Early in the morning.
What's going on, people? It's your boy Cam Topical Juice, and I'm back with another expose slash race related video. I'm shocked, that JD Sports are the ones to do this. I'm shocked. Well, actually, I lied. I'm not shocked. This is the real world. I'm gutted, that of all the shops that want to turn their back on black people, want to reject black people, JD are the shop to do that. Do you know how much money the black community is pumped into JD? Yes, of course, every race shops at JD Sports. I'm not saying that black people are the only ones to shop there, obviously, but black people love streetwear, urban wear, certain shoes, We put a lot of money into JD Sports. They plaster black people in their posters, but reject black people in their stores. What's that about? What's that about? Giving me West End club vibes. Playing black music in Libertine, but rejecting black people at the line. Madness. Anyway, so let's get into this video, man. I'm not even mad, man. I ain't even mad. This is just another day in the office. I'm here to talk about it and spread awareness on it anyway. So like the video for me, smash that subscribe button for me, please. Hit the bell to be notified. And if you want to support your boys' merchandise, it's in the description below. But as I said, man, it really means a lot to me if you help share the video, push my channel. I'm really trying to get to 50k by the end of the year. I'll be honest with you, I don't think it's that likely anymore, but bro, man can still dream, innit? So 50k by the end of the year, I can't do it on my own. I'd really appreciate your support. So man, anyway. Now, this story isn't that well known. The reason why I know about it is because the person that actually went through it, the person that actually experienced it himself, sent me his post. So big up you, by the way. I'm not even too sure what your name is, car. Your Instagram isn't actually your name. It's MYST Glizzy. Maybe is that Miss Glizzy? Anyway, or is that meant to be you, like a must? Anyway, you know who you are, man. Glizzy, big up you. Thank you for sending me this story. Large up yourself still. This person was at the store, was at the JD, so I believe him. I believe his experience. I don't think he's gonna lie. Not to mention his witnesses as well. So from my understanding, he went to the new opening of the JD store in Stratford. I think it might be a flagship store, I'm not too sure. Either way, JD have just opened up a new shopping center, new store in Stratford, right? Cool. Now what happened is I believe there was a release of some new Jordans. Now I'm not really a sneakerhead like that. Obviously man's got nice creps and that, but I'm not really a sneakerhead. Plus I don't really rate Jordans like that. So I don't really know when the release date was or how much they are, but I believe there was a release for some Jordans, maybe Jordan 1s or something, I can't remember. But what had happened is that due to the culture of reselling, you know how many times people buy Yeezys and buy this and buy that just to resell? Due to the culture of reselling, JD staff, including the management, were rejecting people under the guise that they are resellers. So they were categorically saying, we do not want to sell to you because you're resellers. Guess who they were calling resellers? Black people. They said, your type, I'll get the quotes up in a minute, so don't worry if I misquote now, I'll get them up. But I think they said something along the lines of, we don't sell to your kind, or resellers. You're all resellers and all that stuff. How the fuck would you know? How would you know? Well, so you can look at someone and look at the color of their skin and say, you're the type to resell. We're not selling to you. It's crazy. And what had happened is that when my man circled back round like an hour later after getting rejected, everything they said that wasn't in store or wasn't there and wasn't gonna get sold was being sold to who? White people. This is what we mean when we say privilege, white privilege. White privilege doesn't mean that if you're white, your life isn't hard. White, black, grey, green, red. Life is a bitch, life is hard. It really is, white people included, very much so. I'm even dealing with some clients today, white people that are going through some real hardship. Real hardship that I ain't even been through myself, you understand? So it's not about that. This is what white privilege looks like, This is what it is. It just means that your skin doesn't make life harder for you. Your life is hard, but it doesn't mean that it's making it harder for you. Our skin is making it harder for us. So much so that we can't even get trainers when we want to. How wild is that? Because without being accused of being a reseller. Because apparently, if you're black, you just buy stuff to resell and make a profit on. So anyway, let me go to the post and we'll talk through it still. So as you can see on your screens I'm gonna read the caption first and then we're gonna go through the post. Everyone keeps asking me what happened, but it's pretty much self-explanatory. Check the slide. They didn't want to sell dunks to black people under the guise that we're all resellers. Then went on to sell pairs to white people. Some of the very same resellers they're stereotyping us with. So yeah, so they actually sold to white people who actually were reselling. So dumb. Instead of JD Sports and JD Official addressing the racism issue, they stayed silent and went to great lengths to get my Twitter taken down so that the tweets would disappear forever. When I did my homework on the management there, I found out Louise Powell, a prolific racist with a long history of racism in retail towards black consumers, yet she's promoted and continues the same behaviour on her first day in the Stratford JD Sports flagship store. Anish Patel, another manager who was there lying about sizes not being available but telling white people to come back later and collect pairs, is known for backdooring pairs to his mates. Kevin Dowson, head of retail, insinuating I was a reseller, said, I quote, "It's funny you want the colour with the most resale value," end quote. And lastly, Tom Satch, big area manager walking around, condoning the racist behaviour of his staff and colleagues. It was clear they were all on the code not to sell to resellers. And the code word for black people that day was resellers. So, that's the context. Now I'm gonna go through the slides and the proof, because this guy ain't just talking shit. So as you can see on your screens, it says, so the new JD Sports opened up in Stratford, Westfield, and they're not selling any highly sought after dunks to black people because according to the racist manager and the others, we're all resellers. She told me to put her on the internet, so who is she? Once a large majority of black people left, they started selling them. And guess to who? Yeah? Look at your screens right now. That picture there that he's put is a white guy that they sold to. Look at his bags. He has got 5 bags, all in the shape of shoes. So, so the very people, yeah, you don't want to sell to, quote unquote, resellers, you then sell to a white person who is reselling. Make it make sense, you fucking idiots. Oh my God. So anyway, yeah, so clearly he's a white reseller, but that's okay because he's not black. Anyway, the pictures here. These 3 were telling black people there's no sizes, but were telling white folks to come back at 2 p.m. to collect pairs, assuming I was gone, but was right behind them listening. Yeah? Look at that. Why would he lie? He was even categorically specific about the time. Man said 2 p.m. This is a video of a witness. It says, this young boy was right there when the racist manager told them not to serve me and called security to try remove me, all because I said they shouldn't have advertised these Jordans, creating hype, then removing them and blaming black people for their stupid marketing. This is what the witness had to say.
Yeah, bro, so, bro, let them know, man. Let them know.
Come on, man, they're moving foul with you, man.
How was that woman moving for real, though?
She was not having it, man. She was just trying to be rude and that, you know, he was asking politely.
Yeah.
And she never let it run. You know what I'm saying? She talk about resellers. How does she know you're a reseller?
Exactly.
The shop just opened. You know what I'm saying?
Stereotyping us, like, all the black
innit?
people like telling us that we resellers and
Yeah,
they're gonna
man.
sell us stuff.
Joke thing.
Brother.
A witness, yeah? What are you gonna say now? That they're all lying? That he's just gone up to that stranger, asked for his opinion and asked for his view? What, are they in, is it a conspiracy now? No, yeah, that's a stranger. He doesn't know that person. Again, as you can see on your screens, so at JD Official use us to promote their new store, but refuse to sell to us. Make it make sense. And that's such a very valid point. Really is a valid point. How they use black people to sell it, but you won't let black people in. Kind of like Libertine, kind of like District, kind of like all of them. Now this is very interesting. Multiple people who saw the racist stereotype post from Glizzy actually messaged him, yeah? Either on Instagram or Twitter. Look at this, look at your screens right now. Someone in the comment section of his Instagram said about the manager there, she was a manager at Lakeside and did the same thing several times, sold to white customers while refusing black customers. Me and several other people have reported her to JD several times, yet no action has been taken. And he print screened that and said, she's a prolific racist that's been reported many times before, so why is no action being taken, I wonder? Yeah? Another reference, look at your screens. I can't believe she did this. She was like this when we worked together in Lakeside. She always refused black people who wanted dunks and Jordan 1s, but when white people wanted them, it was no problem. Do you want more? These are strangers that don't know each other. They're all seeing the same thing and they're all talking about it. Another one. Lol, what a joke of an opening. All managers at the store are a joke and completely rude. Managers didn't organise any form of barriers for the opening, so we had to ask security to get some form of organisation because the managers didn't seem to care. They advertised selling dunks both by putting them on the shelf and on a paid promotion, but they said they're not going to sell to resellers, of which I wasn't. Then also said they wouldn't do the giveaway for the first 250 customers because, and I quote from the manager, I own this store, I can do whatever I want. which is totally unacceptable. Then when the store did open after the managers ruined the organized queue, they didn't sell the one shoe that was left that people wanted. And then finally, as you can see on the screen, it's been 4 days now and JD Sports has still not addressed the racism issue. Instead, they're hiding replies and reporting my post to Twitter. Their silence is an act of complicity. And as you can see, Glizzy's account got suspended. Now, this year is just normality. As I say to you, yeah, this is normality in our skin. Yeah, it's very normal. We're used to this. But what I don't like is the system prevails once again. The system prevails once again. A prolific and historical racist, yeah, who has a track record of refusing black people and serving white people only, has actually been promoted to the position of manager of the store at a flagship store in Stratford. So you can plaster black people all over your marketing campaigns so you can tap into the urban audience. But when it actually comes to the grassroots selling to black people, you don't want to. But listen, black people, stop buying at places that don't want us no more. Stop going to clubs that don't want to let you in. JD has proved itself now. I haven't bought anything from JD in years anyway, luckily, just because I haven't, coincidentally. But I would have. Now, you will not see me purchase anything from JD ever again, bro. And that's not because I'm being stubborn. That's not because fuck them. Simple as that, fuck them. I need to unlearn this consumerist, capitalist mindset that I've been conditioned to, where I think, but where am I gonna get my tech fleece from? Where am I gonna get my trainers from? No, fuck them, I can get it from anywhere else. Fuck JD, I'll never shop there again, bro. Now, obviously, if you want to shop there and contribute to racist and that, so be it. I don't judge you. Yeah, I'm not gonna say, if I see my brethren shopping for a new pair of Jordan 1s in JD, I'm not gonna hate him for it, bro. Anyone can do whatever they want. I'm just saying, categorically, I believe we should stop going to places that don't want us. Make them feel it. Because you do realize if black people, stopped, if black people stopped shopping at JD, they're broke. They're going under. They're going completely under. They won't be earning enough money to pay their electric bills in all their offices, their head office, all their big flagship stores. They won't sell. They won't be hitting their quotas, nothing. They won't be hitting their sales targets. They will plummet if black people stop going there. Simple as. So you'll never get a penny of mine again until you start actually doing shit properly. But what does it matter? You've literally got a hierarchy in JD that do not care that their staff is racist. So it's simple as that, innit? Simple as that. Like the video, let me know your thoughts, comment. Also, any racists that get triggered and only watched about 2 minutes of the video before commenting and leaving, suck your dirty, stinking mum and suck on those. Like, comment, subscribe, let me know your thoughts, and yeah, I'll see you lot soon. Peace.